Hello Sagittarius and welcome to your reading. Let's start your reading, Sagittarius. Let's see what's been happening with you in the past. These are too many. What has Sagittarius been experiencing? Ace of Wands. Some kind of beginning, inspiration, burst of creativity, wanting to take that step to follow your passion, to follow something which really, really inspires you, Sagittarius. It's like this is real creative energy surging through you, wanting to go out there and do it. I mean, there is no stopping you, with this. You just can't, and you have, kind of got started with it. Let's explore this a little bit. We have more wands, king of wands and the two of cups. You feel that for some of you where it is a relationship, there has been a new burst of energy in your relationship, and where it is work related, you're feeling really, really motivated to do whatever is inspiring. I mean, there is no stopping you, Sagittarius, be it the relationship, be it any other activity or venture which you have been thinking about. You are, with the two of cups, I could say that you're really passionately in love with whatever you've started doing. It's the way your the creative juices are flowing. There is no stopping that. You just feel very, very happy, passionate, excited, inspired with the either the relationship or whatever has whatever this new thing you have started, whether it is work, whether it is a hobby, whether it is something you're studying, whatever it is. So that's great. And for some of you, where you have had a bit a patch up with somebody, or you met somebody after a long time, be it a friendship, or anybody you've met after a long time, all of a sudden, there's a lot more energy in your relationship. So it's a new beginning for whatever has happened with you of late. And it's like now it is really, you feeling like putting in a lot more energy into it. Even in the relationship where you met somebody, you want to meet them again, you want to talk to them again, you want to go out with them, that kind of a thing. Now let's see what's happening right now in your present. We have the 8 of swords and the 5 of wands. So this does show that you're a little caught up in your head regarding this. Okay, and there's a little bit of a conflict in you. There is an internal conflict going on with you, Sagittarius, which is keeping you stuck in a place. I mean, this is what started very nicely, very positively, very passionately for you. Now all of a sudden, you are doubting yourself, you are doubting the project, you are doubting the relationship. You were just I think it does happen when we start something, and like the ball starts rolling, then all of a sudden we get these doubts. What if this happens, what if that happens, what if it doesn't pan out like that? Those are all the thoughts which are connected with the 5 of wands, which create a lot of confusion in our head, right? I'll get a little more on this now, but the fact is that you're feeling a little burdened with all this conflict which is going on inside you. We've got the balance, which is the temperance card, 9 of pentacles and the 7 of cups. It does show that you need to realign and balance this for yourself in your head. With the 9 of pentacles, I would like to emphasize that for those of you don't doubt yourself, don't doubt your abilities. You have it in you to do it. That is why that inner urge comes. Sometimes we are not aware of our we know that we can do this, but how well can we do it? That is the 5 of wands, which has put a doubt in your head, which creates the 8 of swords energy. So here your reading is saying that if you feel so inspired with the relationship, with the project, with the hobby, the venture, it means you have the capability of doing it. It's only your fears which are playing up. With the 9 of pentacles, you are assured of the fact that you have it in you. You are more than capable of doing it, and you just need to realign that with the confusion of the 7 of cups, right? These 7 of cups and 8 of swords together in the reading do signify a lot of confusion, but the 7 of cups also says that follow your heart in states of confusion. Always go with what your heart says, and follow it through for the timing to get out of that headspace, and then you will have a beautiful balance in your energies all over again. So don't doubt yourself. You have it in you to do it, Sagittarius. So don't give in to these kind of fears, doubts and things like that. Just follow what your heart says, and soon you will see a realignment of these energies. Now let me get a little information regarding the influences, hidden influences, what you're not aware of. So here we will see, what is it that is causing this little conflict. What are these hidden influences? Not necessarily for the conflict, but they could be hidden influences which are working for you, could be working against you as well. See, we have the Nine of Cups over here, which is a lovely card to get, because this is your wish fulfillment. This is something you have wished for. This is something which which makes your heart sing, which makes you feel very, very happy. So do not ignore that. Do not brush that aside when you get caught up in your head. You need to balance the head energies as well as the heart energies. You've been wishing for something like this, it's happened. Now don't jeopardize this with thoughts of conflict and self defeat and underestimating yourself, right? Let's see what's your obstacle. What is the obstacle in this entire thing for Sagittarius? What is a likely obstacle? We have the Ten of Cups over here. So the Ten of Cups, in terms of an obstacle, it just tells you that you are in that space where don't how do I put it across? It's all very happy in your mind, right? At a certain level, you feel very happy when you think about it, when you give in to it. And like with this wish fulfillment and the Seven of Cups, it's a dreamy state. With the Seven of Cups, it's a dreamy state of following your heart, what makes you happy. But you get into that bubble. But when it comes down to being practical, that is when you start experiencing this kind of a conflict. So it's a good idea not to spend too much time being in that dreamy state, visualizing it too much. It would be a good idea to put a little more effort into doing it, rather than spending your time in just visualizing it and how nice it is and what all it could be. All that is fine, but I think that is your obstacle, because when you make it out to be a very pretty picture for yourself, and when you come down to practical experience, at the practical level of doing what you can, that is the time you experience a little bit of conflict. That I was thinking it would be so pretty, it would be so nice, it would be so easy, it would be whatever image you have created, but when you get down to doing it, you're like, this is very different from what I'm visualizing. Then the conflict comes. So just kind of stay away from the dreamy state a little bit, and be a little more because that is going to create the illusion which you chase. So don't create that illusion, too big an illusion for yourself. That is what the Ten of Cups is about. Let me get a little guidance for you. What is the universe wanting to convey to you? So what does the universe want to tell Sagittarius? Queen of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Again, follow through with your passion. Follow through with this creative energy, which is kind of it's got so much force. It just keeps propelling you to do. Keep doing it. Dig in your heels. Don't give up. Don't get into that visualization and that illusion of your project. Don't be in that state. Just, you have that energy right now, Sagittarius. Just keep doing things. All right, just keep doing it. You feel very motivated. Spend your time in following your whatever motivates you, whatever inspires you, whatever the energy which is driving you. Just follow through with that, and avoid indulging too much into your feelings. Ten of Cups is also the feeling. So don't give in and don't spend too much time with your feelings. Spend your time and energy into doing what you need to do. See, in your entire reading, we are lacking the Pentacle cards except for this. So I think there is too much energy and there are too many feelings. You need to ground it. You need to get a little practical with that to see things taking shape. Right now, I will and what's your best course of action? What is the best course of action? I did point out that the pentacles are missing, so it would be a good idea to focus on doing. Nonetheless, let's see what the cards are saying. What's a good course of action for Sagittarius to follow? Queen of Swords. You got a lot of court cards in your reading. With the Queen of Swords, you need to just change the way you're looking and thinking about things, right? that will bring about the change and the transformation. Cut out the unnecessary stuff, cut out the feelings, indulging too much in your feelings. I think that is what it is. You need to be a lot more practical, because this is a card of your thoughts. This is about your communication. Just start observing how you are looking at this in terms of your thought process. You need to change that a little bit, not get too much into the cups energy, but get more practical about what you need to do and how you need to do it, right? So once you start getting those kind of thoughts in your head, then automatically you will start following through. So your mind is a little clouded with emotions, and your body is like surging with energy, but you just need to cut out stuff which is which is keeping you in that space and putting that energy into work. Let me get a little guidance from the oracle for you. Oops. Okay. Let's see. You have the angel of strength. Yes, it is going to require physical strength, mental strength, to come out of this space and put your effort in work. Man holding a heart. This is for those of you where it is a relationship. Woman holding a coin. And see, there is angel of love over here, and there's abundance. So for those of you where it is about a relationship, there is a good mix of balance of energy between your emotions as well as being a little practical. That is what the guidance is, that you have that your cup cards are so many there. It's a lot of energy regarding your emotions and about your energy as such, but you need to be a lot more practical and look at everything, whether it's your relationship, whether it is your work, whether it is your hobby, whatever you are doing, just get a balance between these things. Everything is in place. It has got a lot of scope for to bloom, grow and bring you plenty, right? But you just need to be a little more practical with this. And I would also say, what is coming to me is man holding your heart. Just hold on to those feelings and don't give in too much to it, because with this is masculine energy and feminine energy, right? The masculine energy is connected to love, and the feminine energy is connected to pentacles. So here there is a switch of energies. There is you need to whatever work you do it with love. And whatever work and both of them say the same thing, because masculine energy is about doing it. Put in more love in whatever you are doing, do it with that kind of feeling. And with the woman holding a coin, here you have, it talks about basically the same thing. So do your work and just put your passion and your feeling in your work, not in your just merely thoughts. Okay, so let's see. And you need to harness and channelize your energy with the lion card over here. Angel of strength. It will take you a little effort to get out of that zone and get practical and get real. That is where your strength is, because you would love to spend your time thinking and visualizing, but here it is saying that the moment you start doing that, gather your forces, gather your energy and get practical and put all that energy into the work you are doing. And what is a likely outcome for Sagittarius? Yeah, Four of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So this is your outcome. There is a lot to celebrate, and with the Knight of Cups, it is all about new beginnings for you, and but proceed slowly and a little carefully. Don't rush into things. Slowly proceed with whatever you're doing. This is going to bring about a lot of abundance for you, prosperity for you, lots to celebrate, and it's going to be something which is committed. But right now, don't overdo with the emotions and the feelings bit, right? For now, just be a little more practical. So with that, Sagittarius, I'll wrap up your reading. Thank you for watching.